What's going on, everyone? It's 9:09. It's Monday night. It's Bridgeside Sports Live time. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Hope everyone's warm on this extremely frigid night. But we're here.
Cold out there.
It's cold out there. Get indoors. But we're here, coming to you live on the first edition, the first Bridgeside edition of the new year. All together, first Bridgeside Sport, New Year.
That's right.
I'm your host, Phil Cagliostra. Happy New Year. I'm going to introduce everyone. I got Mike Bukowski to my left.
Happy New Year, everybody.
And we got Chris Venture to his left.
What's up, people? How's it going? It's your boy.
And we got a new man in the desk. We got Nick Tulu hanging out over there.
How you doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good. We're a little sluggish right now. This is the Hangover Edition of Bridgeside Sports Live. We got a Happy New Year sign that's barely holding on with its 85 pieces of tape.
All different types of people.
The whole place looks like a disaster.
It's a disaster zone. I got the glasses going. But not only did we have a holiday this weekend, we had a pretty big sports weekend. And we actually have a pretty big sports night going on right at this moment. We're going to get into that in a moment, but I want to first start with the professional players. We got the NFL league going. The playoffs are set. Had a little wild finishes. So I want to start it off. I want to start off to the crew. I got to bring it up to the Bills. I got to start with the Bills.
Circle them wagons.
Circling the wagons, the Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
You know the Browns have made the playoffs, sooner than the Bills?
1999.
1999. The Browns made the playoffs in 2002. So the Bills made the playoffs. Chris, what do you think? What do you think about that ending? What do you think they deserve it? Let's go.
Well, the ending to that game or the ending?
And the Bengals-Ravens game.
Right. That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah,
because
go.
the Bills aren't in if the Ravens win the game.
Yep.
No, it's that simple. And the Ravens blew it against the Cincinnati Bengals, who are pretty much horrible. And you think the Ravens could have. I understand it's a division game, so.
Dude, 50-yard touchdown with 30 seconds left on a fourth down.
I know. It's insane. I think that maybe there's a little fate for these Bills.
Okay.
I think maybe they would do.
Well, do you think they have a chance, though, Mike?
I do think they have a chance, and it's only because they're playing an epic first-round matchup against the Jaguars. Anybody who would have said that at the beginning of the year, Jaguars-Bills in the first round, you're just lying to yourself. Nobody expected it. And the Jaguars, I did believe the Jaguars might be a playoff team, and their defense is legit, but the offense last couple of weeks has been slacking. They haven't been in the playoffs in a long time. Bortles is kind of, you don't know what you're going to get from him. So they could realistically, in my eyes, pull off an upset week one.
I think they can, but McCoy's got to be 100% healthy.
Yeah.
If you don't got McCoy,
they gotta pound
the Bills are going down. But, Chris, we were talking about Lewis before the show went on. Who do you got coming out of the NFC?
NFC. You mean through that first round, that wild card round?
Yeah, give me a little breakdown. Let's go wild card. You're right. I'm sorry. Let's go wild card.
Yeah, because those are the games.
We got Saints, Panthers. Saints at home.
Panthers at home. That game, I'm going with the Saints at home. I think the Panthers are good. I think this is a good matchup. Obviously, divisional matchup, which is cool. But the Saints are well-rounded. And we've been saying this all year. So
much more rounded than they have been in previous
years. And then they got
years.
Breeze as almost like a backup plan. Yeah. If things go wrong, he could start lighting it up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I think that they're pretty much locked in for that. The other game is a little more interesting because I do like Atlanta. They're coming in hot. They had a big win against Carolina to make the playoffs. And then now they're facing the Rams, who, they had it clinched. They didn't even really play their guys last week and got killed by San Francisco. Shout out Jimmy Garoppolo.
What?
Jimmy Garoppolo, San Francisco.
No, I know the guy.
But I like the Rams. I do like the Rams.
And I think in that game, I think the Rams. I'm going to give the slight edge to the Rams. I don't want to. I think it's going to be a really good game, though.
So I'm going to give Mike the AFC wildcard preview.
All right, well, I already told you. I mean, I do think the Jaguars...
You told me what you thought could happen. What do you think is going to happen? Jags, Bills.
I'm going to say Jaguars still end up with the W in that first game.
I agree.
And then we got Chiefs, and we have... Who we got?
Chiefs, Titans.
Chiefs, Titans.
Terrible.
Titans don't belong.
I wish the Chargers made the playoffs.
I mean, the Titans really don't belong in the playoffs.
No.
I don't know what happened to Mariota this year. He looks like... I don't know if he's hurt or he's
He had
just,
more picks than touchdowns.
I
don't know what's going on with that team.
Wow.
Yes.
I thought he was going to take a step forward, and he didn't.
Yeah. So, honestly, I think Kansas City is a really good team. I think Kansas City... That's the one game, to me, on paper, I could see that game being a blowout. Yeah. Especially in the NFC, there's a lot of unpredictability there,
which is cool. There's a parity.
Yeah, it's a cool divisional round. It really is.
NFC playoffs, I think, look much cooler. But I agree with you on all your picks. I agree with you. I think we're just unanimous on the picks. So that's our NFL preview. That's coming. But like I said, like I little teased previously, The college football playoffs are going on right now. So I'm going to kick it to Nick. If we can get, we're going to talk a little bit more. Nick Tool to give us a couple of live updates going on right now. We got Oklahoma and Georgia going on right now. Oklahoma,
look at his hair.
That hair is beautiful.
We love the hair.
Strawberry red.
We love the hair. Annie Hall.
It looks like you're sweating missiles though down that hair.
Can I say I became a ginger overnight?
I also don't understand why there's pretzels here with forks. Why are there forks?
I think
in the
because
pretzels?
people are really that dirty.
This is really a disgusting set we have.
People
there.
are truly that dirty. They need to use forks.
Oklahoma and Georgia. Nick's got an update for us.
Right now, they're heading into the second overtime, tied at 48.
Oh,
college football's crazy.
yeah, I know. The overtime, that could be a 7 overtime game, guys.
I love college football. Sick.
So, we got Georgia and Oklahoma, the 2 and the 3 seed going on right now, college football, the college football playoff, and we got a shootout going on. And Mike was just talking about before, the Georgia Bulldogs come with this amazing running game against the Heisman Trophy winner, Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield, the Oklahoma
Nick
quarterback,
Chubb.
the big passing game.
Chubb.
And Mayfield caught a touchdown in this game also.
That was a crazy play we watched.
And then you got Nick Chubb on Georgia's line and
Just
Mikell.
lighting it up.
They both got 150 yards rushing.
They're both rushing for over 200
But
yards.
what a shootout, what a game. You can't ask for more from college.
I don't understand how a team is supposed to win a title and they give up 300 yards rushing.
Where's the defense?
I don't think either of them are going to win it. I think that shows you. Yeah. That shows you neither of them are going to win the title because waiting, you got Clemson and Alabama going next. And if anything, Saban always comes with a defense. He's always prepared. And Clemson's the best team in college football right now.
And their defense is the best defense.
But do you know that Alabama's favored in that game?
That's crazy.
Is that because of experience?
By 3.5 points. Or something.
By is that based on experience of Nick Saban's experience?
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
they're the
first team.
And
better. Clemson's the better.
They're the
team.
first team to make this 4-game playoff that didn't win their conference
ever.
Yeah.
That's why we'll talk
while.
about that later, but that's why we got to go to 8, boys.
Yeah.
We got to go to 8.
So it's still the second overtime just started?
Yes, still 48-48.
The other game
so
started,
we'll ask Nick to give us some live updates as it comes through because it's an exciting game we got going on.
I wish we could watch these games.
Yeah, that would be but don't watch it. Listen to us talk about it. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you.
Watch it and
we're
listen.
gonna get you. All that. I like where your head's.
You could do both.
I like where your head's at, Chris. But we're gonna switch it back to we're gonna go back to professional real quick. So like what always happens in the NFL the day after the regular season, I think what was it called? Like firing
Black Monday.
Thank you. Black Monday. Black Monday, and the coach has got the axe. So we know the Giants guy, he's gone already. McAdoo. He didn't even make it.
No, he was so bad, he actually had to get cut.
So I'll give you a quick rundown. If I miss a guy, let me know. Pagano from the Colts lost his job. Jack Del Rio from the Raiders lost his job.
That's a wrong
Jim
one.
Caldwell from the Lions lost his job. Bruce Arians
stepped down.
He stepped down.
So there's a coaching position. I feel like I'm missing one guy.
Jim Caldwell.
Hugh Jackson kept his job. 0-16.
Oh, Marvin Lewis possibly might keep his job, which he should not.
And Hugh Jackson, fresh off an 0-16 season.
1-31
season. Keeps his job. He's 1-31 in his 2 years.
That really tells you about the expectations for that team. If you're a Browns fan, I mean, what you're saying like that doesn't even get you fired? Like, what is the point of even?
You can't put it all on the coach sometimes. Sometimes it's just the organization, the GM, and other things.
Fired.
Exactly, the GM got fired. And maybe that was about time.
But the new GM came in and said he's keeping his job.
Well, do you know after week 1, remember they played the Steelers pretty close, and Ben Roethlisberger said this team's going to surprise a lot of people this year. And then they went 0-16.
Good prediction, Ben.
So I think Ben Roethlisberger probably thinks Hugh Jackman should get fired.
Hugh Jackman. So what do you think is the most inviting coaching vacancy right now?
The Giants. No, maybe it is the Giants.
Got a high pick, number 2 pick.
But there is better teams at the moment, like the Lions. You know, they're better. They have more pieces.
Nick, what do you think?
I like Del Rio. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him go to the Giants.
Oh, so wait.
Yeah,
so you're saying you like Del Rio.
Yes.
Not so much the vacancy, but you like Del Rio, the coach, going to the
I
Giants.
agree with you 100%.
That would be nice. Great defensive mind, kind of outside of the box a bit. You know what I mean? So
hard-nosed.
A little bit unpredictable, hard-nosed, and players love playing.
Yeah,
I like Del Rio.
I do.
But since we got such a high pick, me personally, I want a guy that's going to be linked up with our QB. I want an offensive coordinator. I want McDaniels.
So they talk about
McDaniels.
Giants interviewed McDaniels,
they're asking for
and they're going to, yeah.
They also interviewed Jeff Fisher.
Nah, Jeff Fisher. Did you see Jeff Fisher? He's taking like all the credit. He's taking all the credit
for his team
for the Rams being good.
Oh my God!
Jared Goff looked like the biggest bust in the
It was
world.
the same
Gurley,
team.
Gurley
He
was
looked horrible.
Gurley was basically just running into a bunch of bodies
So he's
every
going to take
time
the
he touched
credit
the
for
ball.
picking up Robert Woods and Sammy Watkins and drafted and
It's the
don't know.
coach. The coach came in, took
He
the
said he
team
put the
and made them
foundation
good.
down. He should win Coach of the Year, right?
Jeff Fisher.
I agree. McVay.
Jeff Fisher.
Should win
Jeff
Coach
Fisher
of the
should
Year.
win
He should win Coach of
So
the
he should
Year.
win Coach of the Year for building that team
He should
for
win Coach of the
Jared
Year
Goff.
for- He should win Coach of the Year for
He
leaving.
should win MVP. He should win MVP.
He should win
Coach of the Year.
for leaving. But I'm glad Nick mentioned Del Rio, because Del Rio, he's been good with the Raiders.
I love him.
But losing him, you gotta think the Raiders are gonna go for John Gruden, right? It's
That's
gotta
what
be
they're
a
already
lock
talking
that
about.
Gruden-
There's a lot of talk about that.
gotta be a
But I thought he
lock,
might
right?
go to Tampa. I thought Tampa was
But they're
going to do anything
keeping
for him.
they're keeping Cutter.
They're keeping
They
Dirk
said it.
Cutter.
They
Yeah,
said
they already
keep him.
announced it.
Well, they messed that
If
up.
they fire Del
That's a
Rio,
generational mess up.
Yeah, if they fire Del Rio, you got to think they got Gruden in the bag, right?
If he wants to come back and coach, for
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. But they have to have that assurances from him if they fire Del
If
Rio,
I was
right?
Tampa Bay,
I don't know. Maybe
You think?
Listen, Oakland was a big disappointment this year. They really
know.
were.
but the
But
pieces
he
are there.
just
There's
signed a
pieces there.
4-year extension.
But that's the whole thing.
You
The
got your
pieces
quarterback.
were there,
You got
and
your
they.
quarterback. Carl.
There's a lot more doubts after this year.
Well, he actually wasn't that bad. He wasn't good, but he wasn't terrible. He had like 23 touchdowns or something, 24 touchdowns, or like 12 picks. That's not awful.
That offense, I don't know why it never clicked, because all the pieces stayed healthy the whole year.
Cooper was a problem.
Cooper was a big
Everybody
problem.
was healthy.
I'm sorry, Cooper dropped a lot of passes.
Yeah.
But I think the Raiders are going to lock up with Gruden. That's just what I think. But
I wanna
last
say
point
this.
then.
You
Last
know,
point on
you
it.
know what Tampa Bay should do? Tampa Bay should fire Cutter now and now interview John Gruden.
Okay.
Because if they want...
Just completely go back on what they said.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Get Gruden.
It's true.
I mean, they should. They're going to miss it.
right.
They're going to miss their
I
shot.
want to quickly go to a very unique and a very awesome sporting experience. I've never been there, but I've seen it. The Outdoor Hockey Winter Classic.
Woo!
So what happened? It happened today in New York City Field. We got the Rangers with the Sabres. I mean, I guess you couldn't have asked for a better
It was a great
day
game.
to be.
Oh, you mean-
considering it was freezing?
-10, -6.
Yeah, well, actually, it's good when you have less problems with the ice. when
Yeah,
it's
that's
this
what
cold.
I mean.
So
I don't know how many. You got a lot of fans. The fans probably weren't so crazy about it, but the ice. I think playing
Dude, it's
outdoors.
part of the experience.
I know. That's what I think. It's an
Hey,
awesome
I'd rather go
experience.
there than New Year's Rockin' Eve. You kidding me?
Oh, please. I think that's an awesome experience, though. The
you got to
outdoor
wear a
hockey game.
diaper to either one.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
The outdoor hockey game, I think, is an awesome experience.
Dude, it's awesome, and I wish they should do a few more each year, because it could bring a lot of money to the NHL.
Right.
I'd like to see them do. Basically, include every team when they can. They need to expand
They
it
do more
outside.
than one
They do.
now, right?
They really do the big names in the.
This was the first one in New York City, though.
Was
No,
it?
they do one in Yankee Stadium.
They did one at Yankee
Yeah,
Stadium.
they did one at Yankee
they did
Stadium.
one at Yankee Stadium. But I mean, I would love to see it extend past hockey. Why don't we have an NBA outdoor?
I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Well,
Are
why
you
don't,
kidding
The
me?
weather's got to be good.
why don't you
dude.
just make all
Well,
the
yeah,
hockey
you're not
in
going
the
to play in New
winter?
York.
Why
I
don't you make all the
understand.
hockey games outdoors?
Well, first of all, listen. For a seating experience, you see, it's far away from some seats, so it's more about the experience. You wouldn't want to go to every single game
I know.
outside. You'd be
First of all,
miserable.
I think basketball, that would be an awesome idea.
Dude, you have
That's
to
a
do
It's going to be
street ball.
freezing some of them, though.
No,
You'd have
Mike
to.
said,
No, you
just do it in
can't play
Houston
up
or
north.
something.
Yeah, you'd have to
Just
do
do
it
it in Houston.
and it can't be windy. Just a ton of shots. Just
Or you have a retractable roof.
A bird comes and you hit a bird. No
retractable
player would do
roof.
that.
Retractable roof.
Quick update. We finally have a final on the first
Oh.
game.
Uh-oh.
Georgia won.
Wow.
Touchdown?
54-48.
So we got
yep.
Georgia in, won by a touchdown.
Not because of their defense, huh?
And we're gonna see
54
who they're
points.
playing,
Wow.
Alabama or Clemson.
Well, they're going on right now. That's still 0-0.
What was the over in
No
that
scoring,
over-under on that?
Alabama.
101 points.
It was 101?
That's definitely over.
It still went over.
Definitely over.
Look, I agree with. I would like that would be pretty awesome if they expanded it. But
Dude,
we're gonna-
I don't see why not. Why?
know.
Because
We're gonna-
Auburn or somebody else might have had a shot to take down a team and make a run.
we
make it 18.
were expanding.
I was talking about winter
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
champions.
sorry. I'm
right.
talking about...
So, anyways, that means we're moving on. Like
That
I
was my
said,
fault.
Hangover Edition. We're gonna move on to our Are You Kidding
Are
Me?
you kidding me?
And I'm in the dark about this one. I don't know about you guys. I'm completely in the dark.
We have one. Who's got it today?
He's not even in the room right now. Actually,
Paul?
It's the head honcho.
It's the
we got
executive?
Paul Liatzis,
Our boss.
coming in.
The boss.
with the Are You Kidding Me, Paul?
Sir.
I'm leaving it to you. Oh my! He needs entrance music, please. Are you serious?
No doubt, no doubt.
He
Let me
needs. There we
freestyle.
go. He
freestyle.
couldn't. Paul couldn't even just.
Shout out to the Cypher.
You know, I talked him up too, right?
What-
I gave him
What in God's name is going on right now?
I'm gonna start
The
rapping.
lights just went out.
Oh
All
shit!
the lights are on.
It looks like a keg stand contest.
Oh my God! What the?
Oh
What
shit!
is going on?
Oh
Is
shit!
this the? Are you kidding me? What? How are we gonna react to?
Now entering this year's fantasy football champion, Paul Yatzis.
What is this?
Fantasy football champion.
I'm
Are you
probably
kidding
kicking.
me?
Oh, he's the champion. He won the championship. He won. Oh, he's got the belt.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever
He
seen.
won fantasy football.
No one's slapping his hand.
No,
He
no
came
one
in for
thought
a
this would
handshake.
happen. That was pretty
He
surprising.
came in for a handshake.
Congratulations.
I'm probably kicking him out of the league after this.
How many titles do you have? How many titles do you have? Here, you can take it.
I'm gonna sit on your lap for a second.
Come
on. Yes, I won fantasy football once again. So for my Are You Kidding Me?
Second title?
Paul Yatzis is the greatest fantasy football player of all time. I'm going to leave you with that.
Fantasy
Come on,
football
bro.
player of
First
all
of all,
time.
hold
First of all, I won the
This-
Bridgeside League,
this
which
belt.
is the one that
Nah.
we should be talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's not as prestigious.
Oh, I mean, it should be.
I'll hold you. This is disrespectful to the belt. But
All right, so I guess the thing here is Paul. He won our big fantasy football league this
He
year,
did.
the one outside of Bridgeside.
Yeah.
What does he want? He won twice in 5 years. He thinks he's the
No,
best.
no, he's won
Well, he
twice
made
and
it-
a lot longer than that.
no, he's made it a
5
lot
years.
of times. How many times did he make
He's
the
made
final?
the finals.
care.
And he's lost to win each
Well,
time.
making the final like 5 times in like 7 years is something.
He's made the finals
something big.
4 times. I
It's
believe.
not easy in football.
I believe he's made the finals 4 times.
Do you know? I really
And won
thought. I
twice.
thought Nick.
5.
I thought
Five?
Nick was
Who-
like
who else did
messing
you
up
lose
over
to?
there. And he's a genius.
Oh,
So he's 2 and 3 in
in
championships.
championships, yeah.
So you like the Cavs, pretty much.
But who's better in our league?
Win has 3 titles.
Win has 3 titles.
Win has 3
Who
titles.
has 2 in a row?
Paul, well, actually, I have 2 in a
Dynasty.
row. Mike
Everybody
has.
has- it's
Listen,
weird like
I have
that.
2 in a row. Mike has 2 in a row. Win has 2 in a row.
Yep. And Pat
had one.
almost had
Pat
2 in a row.
had 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Pat, I gotta say, Paul. Evan Ingram got hurt in that championship game. I don't know if Paul saw that, Nick. I see.
And that was big.
Give me 1 second.
That
I
was
saw.
huge.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I can't even. He just does the same thing every year. He drafts Drew Brees. First of all, let's just
Wait.
Where he drafts
hold
Drew
on,
Brees
we need
is
to talk
also
for a
another
second, though.
thing. Yes,
Can we just
about the
talk
draft.
for a second? No, even before that, he comes in with the belt and everything. He is single-handedly the worst fantasy baseball player I've
Oh
ever
yeah,
seen.
he's bottom of the barrel in fantasy baseball.
Like,
in our league.
absolutely should not even show up to drafts and just let it all.
Well, he did better.
Second of all,
a couple of years ago.
Okay,
last
can
year.
we? If I switch, can we remember a time where Paul didn't have a top 3 or top 4 pick that he's?
Yeah, it's a little bit
very
rigged.
easy when you get
Something's going
Antonio
on.
Brown and he plays the whole year healthy.
he had
until the
Antonio
last game
Brown,
of the season. And you drafted Todd Gurley. Did you know Todd Gurley's going to score 100 points in the last 2 games of the season?
Must have been listening to my podcast. No, seriously.
I know.
No, but
No, seriously.
he got Antonio Brown. And in football, it's like you have 3 unbelievable players, and that'll take you to the ship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Think about it. In the first 5 picks this year, David Johnson hurt. That was for
Right.
Adam's team. My team,
Odell?
Beckham, hurt. Aaron Rodgers for Pat's team, hurt.
I
Okay.
can't believe you took him in the first round.
Okay,
but-
exactly. That was
hurt.
Pat. Exactly. So, a little luck
So
comes
I
in.
mean, maybe not the best fan, but can we say the
One of the-
luckiest?
luckiest.
He's
I'd
pretty
agree.
lucky, but
And one
he
of the
drafts
best.
Breeze. Sometimes he'll draft Breeze in like the second round
And
when
yeah.
that year he should have got drafted in the
Yeah.
4th round. Things
And
like that.
we're gonna say a very good, one of the best players, but
Kid's
I'm not gonna.
obsessed with
I'm not
Drew
gonna put
Brees.
the crown. I'm not gonna put the crown on his head just yet.
He's not the best, no, because
I-
Win has 3 titles. So
He
how
has
could he
3
be the
titles.
best?
I don't like to say it. I don't like to say it.
I
at
don't
all.
like to say it,
I don't
no.
like to say it.
Every
Win has
time
3
I see
But
titles.
at this point, Paul,
You might be
really
second.
actually hates. I really hate myself for saying it. It's taken me so long to say it, but Win is the best fantasy football
Yeah,
player
he
Oh,
is.
no.
In our league, yes.
in our league.
Come on, I hope he never hears that. Where is Win, by the way?
Thailand.
He's in
Still in Thailand?
He's riding
I
elephants.
saw a picture. He's like touching a
He's touching
tiger or
elephants.
an elephant.
Yeah.
What is this
God.
kid doing?
Was he Ace
Enough
Ventura?
He's
already.
with the elephants, yeah.
He's with the elephants.
He's wearing like a poncho and one. Did you see that picture? I was like, what is going on? in
That's
this
what he's
world?
doing.
I agree. I got
he's
very scared when that music hit. I didn't know what was happening.
I thought.
I thought the world was ending. What the hell's happening?
He did catch us off guard with that,
He
though.
did.
I'll
I
give
gotta
him that.
Yeah, that was good.
But it isn't Are You Kidding Me? Because it's
It
not
was.
true. You're not the best fantasy football player in our league.
That's why it's an Are You Kidding Me? Can you believe he actually won while losing Brown? But Gurley gave him the last 2 weeks 45 points.
Yeah, Gurley's
Well,
the reason.
even though he lost Brown, I understand that. He lost Brown the week before. Pat lost Ingram during
During
the
the game.
game.
Yeah.
You know, and
And I lost Wentz the week before I played Paul.
Big injuries.
I had the best quarterback in the league, and he tore his ACL
Yeah.
my bye week.
One injury will make or break a team's game.
Don't get me wrong.
100%.
And that's the game. That's the game of fantasy football. And like we said,
Right.
that's the game.
It's the
hate
least skill. We have to admit, it's the least skill out of all the fantasy sports. Basketball and baseball, a lot more.
But you know what?
skill-related.
It's still my favorite.
mean, look at Green
fantasy,
Bay.
It's still
fantasy
great,
football
yeah.
is still my
Still
favorite.
great, yeah.
Paul, we'll give you
Definitely
props.
not my favorite.
We'll give you props for winning.
Yours is
You're up
baseball,
there.
right?
You're very good. Can't give you the best just yet, buddy.
You know that commercial where the guy?
And I gotta get you the trophy. I don't know whose belt that is.
Yeah.
Pat, if you're listening,
I forgot to ask you to bring the trophy.
Pat, it's Pat. Pat, if
Pat
you're
has
listening,
it.
we need the trophy back. It's the Stanley Cup. It gets passed around.
I'll never see that
We're gonna
again.
start putting it. It was yours for 2 years.
I didn't even know. Didn't I leave it here? I
Yeah,
didn't know
exactly.
It was
Here for you.
That's how much you respected it. We're
I have
gonna
my
put
baseball
names
trophy.
on it, guys. We're gonna get it engraved. Let's do it. Paul, good. Are you kidding me? But we're gonna move on now.
All right.
Chris is gonna sit there with the belt.
Shout out.
Now
to,
we're gonna shout out.
Drew
We're
Brees
gonna move it to the question. We're gonna move it to the question of the week, guys. What is the best sports jersey currently in all sports right now?
Not
We're
including
looking for-
throwbacks.
Not including throwbacks, because that would be under the category of all time. So we're gonna leave it as just colorful, or it'd be fun jerseys, whatever it may be. It could be alternate jerseys as well. So we got some pictures of them, but we're gonna kick it to Chris. Chris, what do you think the best jersey is? You got a lot of swag. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's very hard for me to decide.
because
So
he
Mike-
has so much
Mike,
swag.
Mike, let Chris think. Mike, you go first.
So if I'm talking, I love hockey jerseys. I think that hockey jerseys are
Sweaters, I like
Well,
them
first of all, let's just talk about jerseys, right? Let's
Okay.
get down to the
I
history
should have
of
went
jerseys.
to Nick.
No,
first.
we're gonna go
I
to the
should have went to
history.
No,
Nick
but
first.
listen to me.
Nick, what's the
What makes a good jersey, first of all, is it should be wearable as well. And I can't wear basketball jerseys. I don't know. Because when are you going to
Why?
wear basketball? You have to wear a shirt underneath?
In the
or you
summer.
gotta- Hockey
like wearing
jerseys
tank
are the
tops
most wearable. They're the best looking when they're on. Football jerseys look stupid too when
You
they're
could
on.
also sweat. You can't wear a hockey jersey in the summer. You'll sweat. You'll
Sure you can. Of course you can.
sweat your balls off.
It's all right. But if I'm going with hockey jerseys, there's one that I really love. I love the St. Louis Blues jersey.
Yeah, that's a nice jersey.
Throw up the
it's
Blues.
beautiful. And to go to basketball, it's similar to the Utah Jazz jersey, which I also love.
yeah.
Something about that music. That what is it? A note, right? It's like a note.
Yeah, the music notes.
Jazz Blues.
I love two of those jerseys, so I'll start with that. I'll start the conversation there.
All right, I'm
Drop
gonna go
those
to
on the
Nick
screen.
because Nick's got the most classic jersey in all sports on right now. So Nick,
I mean, come on. It's timeless. It's clean. You can wear it with anything.
Never changes.
that's what I
Never
love
changes.
about it.
Never
Every
changes.
other team in all of sports has an alternate jersey
Yes.
except the New York Yankees,
Which is
And
pretty
you know,
cool.
It's the most recognizable. That's awesome.
It's pretty
Love
cool,
the
but it's also
pinstripes.
pretty corny.
I don't think it's corny. I take
don't
that
think
back.
it's
I don't think it's
corny.
corny
No,
at all.
I love the classicness of it, but it's almost like to the point where like we're arrogant.
We
We're
are
better
arrogant.
than everybody
Yeah, well,
else.
we are,
We're not always better than everybody else.
but it's a history.
But I get what you're saying.
But
yeah.
anyway, I think it's the most recognizable sports.
And that's
I'm
your
gonna-
favorite?
Definitely my favorite.
I'm gonna let Chris. I'm gonna let Chris keep thinking because I happen to like the color of it, the powder blue Royals jersey. I like that they switch
Hot
it up
jersey.
from. It's not Kansas City. It's got the Royals in script.
Yeah, it's
And
nice.
it's the powder blue. I think that's a beautiful jersey.
First,
That is
there's
awesome.
so many more jerseys now because they're just trying to make money.
Exactly.
And I mean, each team has it's seriously like
Except the New
6 or
York
7
Yankees.
jerseys, except the Yankees. 6 or 7 jerseys. Oh, look, we got one up there. There's
Yeah,
the,
they're
there's the
throwing
Royals.
up the jerseys.
It's like 6 or 7 jerseys.
up.
So there's so many more to choose from. So that's what makes the Yankee jersey. And I was going to say the St. Louis Cardinals jersey also very classic jersey.
The red Blackhawks jersey.
Yeah,
I
That
like
is
the
a
red
nice one.
sweater. The red Blackhawks.
I actually like the black one.
that's a beaut.
What about you, Chris? I gave you all the time in the world.
I got a couple. The black Colorado Rockies jersey.
Oh,
I don't even like that at all.
The sleeveless.
Sleeveless
the
one.
I actually hate sleeveless
Makes me
jerseys.
remind
Because
you,
it's
reminds you of the
fire.
Bensonhurst Rams jersey.
It's
The
fire,
sleeveless
dude.
one.
That's why it's nice. I
fire,
like it. You
okay.
can wear the Under Armour underneath it. You got a lot you can do with it. You
I
know?
hate that.
And it makes you loose. It keeps you loose. It's kind of like a basketball jersey.
I
almost.
hate sleeveless jerseys. I think they're
Well, that's okay.
Just said how much you
I
hate
just
the
love
best.
that. I love that jersey.
Okay.
Continue. You got multiple.
I'm going to throw out a soccer jersey here. Borussia Dortmund.
Okay.
A German
Oh, yeah,
soccer
of course.
team.
Borussia
Check these
Dortmund.
jerseys out. Check these jerseys out. They are fire.
You're really keeping everyone.
And there's
in
nothing up there. It's the black jersey, dude.
The Borussia
yellow.
Dortmund.
Black and
I've
yellow,
never even
black
heard
and
of
yellow.
this team
Bumblebee.
before.
Bumblebees.
It's kind of but they wear like the socks, like the Steelers Bumblebee
Yeah.
jersey. But the jersey itself changes from yellow or black, and it has like little designs on it with yellow or black.
What do you mean it
But It's very
changes?
nice. Yeah, like the
They have
alternates.
multiple
They're
jerseys.
different
Oh,
jerseys.
I thought you meant like while they're playing, like they sweat into it.
That
like
would be
chains or
actually
something.
sick, but
You wanna
no. And then
make some
last but
money.
not least, I'm gonna go with the classic Raiders, man.
Raiders. I like
Classic
the black
Raiders.
And silver. Black
Got
and
the
silver
all
is a good
black
jersey.
classic Raiders with the silver.
Another clean jersey.
No. Another
I'm gonna
clean
go.
jersey.
I'm gonna throw a curveball here, Mike. What do you think of the Gordon Fisherman New York Islander jersey?
Oh, baby. It's usually regarded as the ugliest jersey in actual in like all of sports history. One of the ugliest jerseys, which by the way, it's not, because do you remember when they had in baseball they had those like what were they called? Like out of the universe jerseys where it was like what was the name of the Mets?
Hockey?
No, in baseball. Where they had it was like future jerseys they had to wear. This was like 15 years ago. But they were like, I don't know. I can't explain
Future or
them. I
past
thought maybe you
jerseys?
guys would know what I'm talking about, but
Didn't.
they were horrible.
I like the old teal alternate Seattle Mariner jersey, the Griffey days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
those
nice
were
one.
nice jerseys too.
Yeah.
I think they might have been sleeveless too.
I think we have a couple things from the stream, Nick.
Oh, beautiful! I'm glad. I didn't want to throw to it and have him.
Right now we got Katie Hakusa. I like the gold Arsenal away jersey.
Chris, comment on that.
Yes.
Okay.
I like that jersey. That is a nice jersey. She's right.
When Alan also watching from
Thailand.
Koh Samui, Thailand.
What the?
Just wanted
Is
to
he
let
wearing
you
a
know,
poncho?
don't forget I own Paul. All I do is beat him in the playoffs. And I have more finals appearances.
How many does he have more ponchos than all of us?
5. I don't think he has.
I think he has 6.
And Katie Hakusa also wanted to remind our producer here, ask him where he came in the Bridgeside League.
Oh, he went 0.
He was like 0
He went
10.
0 something. Yeah.
Wow.
He had one win.
Another
I think the
couple
whole
good-
season.
Wow.
How could we not have brought
Shots
that up?
fired
He
by
was the
Katie.
single
Paul,
worst
you
player.
were the worst fans
That's the
in Bridgeside
the
Fantasy
Bridgeside
Sports League.
You know what? I'm tired of you guys brushing aside this
And
Bridgeside
Mike
league.
won it. Champion. Wait. Can we get a little music and a smoke
champ is
machine
here.
and the what? And, there
Mike
we go,
won
Mike.
the Bridgeside League. Here we go, baby.
There we go. Champion the Bridgeside Sports League. Mike
down.
The other
Are you kidding me?
champion
I'm
of
the
Bridgeside
champ, baby.
Live.
I'm the
Champs
champ.
right here, baby.
This backfired on you, Paul. How you didn't see this
You
one?
didn't see that shit.
Guys,
There we do it, baby. All right.
Listen.
Let's get the lights back on. 'Cause we gotta
first
wrap up.
first annual Bridgeside champion.
You're the
Thank
only
you, guys.
Bridgeside champ.
The
Thank
only
you.
one.
All right, guys.
Jarvis Landry.
All right, guys. Well,
Great record.
I hope everyone had a
player.
great time running in the new year. We had a great time here on the first edition of Bridgeside Sports Live 2018.
Eat your pretzels with a
Tomorrow-
fork, man. Come on.
Tomorrow, we got Bridgeside, first Bridgeside Live of 2018. Fear is Dead performing. So make sure to tune in here again, guys. As always, Tuesday nights, Bridgeside Live. And next week, Bridgeside Sports Live back to its 8 p.m. start.
Woo!
And we'll see you then,
No
guys.
903?
Fear is dead. That's a real thought.
Champ is here.